Hello and good afternoon everyone, and welcome to our Facebook viewers, channels and Chanmates from the Chan TV Facebook page. It's 3:04 right now, and shortly we're going to give this special presentation as we continue to celebrate the Lunar New Year. And how do we do that, channels and Chanmates, and especially to my dear fellow travelers in here? That's okay. My Xiao has just come back from his adventure, and right now we are going to celebrate. We're going to start celebrating our Chinese Happy Lunar New Year, Kong Hei Fat Choi, to those who are watching us right now, whether if you're on Facebook or on Twitch. And this afternoon we're going to have this streaming marathon live as we're about to celebrate its Lunar New Year with Xiao on the ground at Liyue Harbor, as we're going to this afternoon quest. And what is the afternoon quest for today, fellow travelers? There we go, there we have it. Vibrant Harriers aloft in spring breeze. This is the special program that we're going to do this afternoon. And if you have noticed of that OBB, please do not be confused. This is not Genshin tonight. This is actually a Genshin Live special program. As again, we're going to celebrate its Lunar New Year by celebrating the story quest with Rite 2024, the Vibrant Harriers aloft in spring breeze. And this afternoon, we're going to have this program. This afternoon, we're going to be joined by my one and only Xiao, as we're going to have... Wow! Isn't it this amazing? Isn't it? Okay, but right now, let's head first. What else are in this quest? We have new 4-star character Shanyun. Oh, and did you notice that this is the new boss? Mist Cloaked. Okay. Yeah, this is the new boss. Oh, what the name of that boss is? That seems to be like a beast. This is a new character, by the way, Shanyun. And later on, if we have some spare time, then we can proceed to Shanyun's story quest. But right now, let's take a walk with Xiao to proceed to that story quest. So please join me live, and if you have anything to say, please comment down as always on the chat box or anything at the comment session. So please let me know. I'll be happy to hear from you. And this is where the story begins right now, as we're going to take a walk around Liyue Harbor. Let's go!
And Charlotte! I never thought she'd see you two together.
Ooh, wait! Okay, Charlotte!
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Okay, Charlotte, welcome to Liyue.
We're not interrupting anything, are we?
Seriously, huh?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything. I was just asking Miss Kuching about purchasing a kite.
Ooh.
A kite? Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back to Fontaine?
Really? Really? Really?
Well, yes. And...
What?
It seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
Ah, kites.
Oh, so that's why
So let's say for Malaysians, we call it wow, right?
Liyue
Wow.
Harbor is always changing.
Is it wow?
So it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn. The Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the technologies of other nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's own jade.
Jades.
Yeah, remember
no
my
wonder
business
why
meeting
we
with
do
Tian
have
Chuan
the
Ningguang
new
the
materials,
last time I was in Liyue
like
Harbor?
let's say it comes
That's what
with
it was
jades.
about.
And if you have noticed that there's a new
all
area,
I really did was use my
wow.
network to introduce Lady Ningguang to some interesting people.
So happy to be back
I'm
in
not sure that
Liyue,
quite
channels and
counts as
chatmates, my
fostering
dear fellow
cooperation.
travelers. Wow.
In the end, we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device.
Mechanical lifting device? Sounds pretty impressive.
Okay, when I'm watching on Facebook Live, okay.
But don't kites just
When
use the
I
wind
mention
device?
channels and
Why would you
channelmates,
need to add
why do
something
they say
mechanical?
channel 7? Am I on channel 7 or what?
Well, you've actually just answered your own question, Paimon. How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on the skill of the person holding the string.
But as soon as
Okay.
there's no wind, you can only flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out of water. Experience doesn't matter at that point.
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans after all. It's about time we had the power to make a kite fly, don't you think? Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people will want to participate.
That sounds awesome.
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't cost much to do.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already available to purchase from a stall in the harbor. We're having trouble keeping up with demand. We also gave quite a bit of thought to the price. We didn't want it to be too much more expensive than a traditional kite.
Cool! Turns out you two and Ningguang like playing with toys just as much as Paimon!
Toys? They're not exactly toys.
You see, Miss Kuching? That does seem to be everyone's first reaction.
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, outside of their use in certain ceremonies, I suppose they're considered playthings more than anything now. But to me, there's so much more than that. Think for a second about how remarkable it is that a flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to touch the sky. It is this slight piece of paper that also carries the weight of Liyue's cultural traditions. There's an old poem that goes, "O kite born of paper, flying true and sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found." In the past, poets from Liyue used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing, or evoke the peacefulness of idyllic rural scenery. If the people of today can derive enjoyment from this activity, they will not only be more likely to better appreciate the tradition, but also to pass it down to the people of tomorrow.
That's the Kuching we know, always thinking 5 steps ahead of anyone else.
Well said, Miss Kuching. I've learned quite a bit myself.
As long as you're willing to listen, I'm happy to share. I also know quite a lot about the various folk traditions related to kites. For example, whenever a kite blew away, people would say it was the Adepti that summoned the wind to take it away as an offering. That way, you can turn an unfortunate event into an auspicious one.
What about something more fun? Do you know anything like that?
More fun. Let me think. Oh, I suppose we should first talk about how kites are made. It's another one of our precious forms of traditional craftsmanship. My grandfather told me that, back when he was a boy, children learned the art of kite making step by step from their elders. First, you use the thin strips of bamboo to construct the frame.
Oh.
Then, you draw a design of
Oh,
your
I can
choice on a
actually
piece of
see
paper,
Ningguang's
paste it onto the
home.
frame, and tie on the string.
I think I kind of
Then,
forgot.
you look towards the sky and release the kite to
what's that
soar
name
among
called?
the clouds.
Is it the Jade
Some people write down certain names or
something?
desires on
Jade
their kites,
something? Or
cut the string, and let them fly free. Others may place particular thoughts or meaning into the design itself.
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings? I'm gonna jot all of this down.
Well, for example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom, happiness, or the desire to break free.
Fascinating. What else can you tell me?
The scissored-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes good fortune and joyful tidings. Different colors also have small variations in meaning.
Are these commonly understood meanings and symbols in Liyue? Kind of like the language of flowers in Fontaine.
I believe so. Most have probably heard something about it from their elders at some point. If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on the topic that I could lend you. They could be a useful reference.
That would be a huge help! Great! Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
Perfect! We're gonna take a look around.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while. Ah, I almost forgot. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is hosting a kite flying contest on the night of Lantern Rite.
Oh, really?
If you're interested,
Another
you're
event?
more than welcome to bring a kite and
Wow.
participate. The rules are simple. Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within the time limit will receive a special honor along with a secret prize.
I've already prepared more than enough empty film for the event. I can see the spectacle
Oh yeah.
already.
The fact that Charlotte is a journalist from Fontaine, that's how she brings camera, and she could be like a production assistant if I wish in Fontaine. We got that.
Tone it down a bit, Traveler.
Let's go,
What if we don't
Charlotte.
win? It's better to keep a low profile until the competition starts. Then we'll give them a show they never saw coming. Oh, that secret prize is ours.
Then I'll look forward to seeing your performance.
You bet! See you then!
Okay. Okay.
Wait, Traveler? Take a peek to your right. Do you see those two people lurking over there?
Suspicious.
Is it just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to Cookie and Charlotte just now?
Are these? Don't
they
tell
seem
me.
fishy.
Are these like eavesdroppers? Dropping on to hear that kind of event? Something of leaks?
Huh.
Huh?
Well, yes, but something's up. Paimon just has a bad feeling.
Wow.
Do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem to be stirring up trouble during Lantern Rite.
Okay.
Oh, Paimon's
As
still waiting around for
suspected,
something
actually,
bad to
because
happen. We should strike first,
Last
you know.
year's Lantern Rite
Foil
with
their
Yelan,
plans
we
before
even
they
get
begin.
to have Yelan
You go
helped
right,
out
Paimon will
against
go left.
the treasure hoarders. Ragiona na si Paimon. Okay, here we go. Let's get this thing started. So where do we go next? Okay, so are we going to talk to that suspicious eavesdropping person? What is it? Tell me!
Oh,
Okay.
it is with such an air of urgency that you appear before us. Your comportment suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime. Perhaps you could enlighten us as to your intentions.
Whoa, where did this fuddy-duddy come from?
What the
You should
hell?
be the one doing the enlightening, buddy. Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we could tell you were up to no good. Tell us everything, starting
Oh! Let's go, Paimon!
One bears no secrets before two such as yourselves. You stand in the presence of the mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Moon Carver. For the purpose of this foray into the mortal realm, however, you may
Okay.
address one as Hojong.
You kidding? That deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds, there's no way he'd humble himself down here with the rest of us.
You may want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe you just because you know her name. Let Paimon guess. You're supposed to be Mountain Shaper, right?
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit. The two of you may call me Jiahu.
Huh. Looks like you did your research. But in our experience, the harder you try to lead us on, the more likely it is that we've got a big fish on our hands. We'll go straight to the Millilith and have you arrested for impersonating a Adepti.
Uh-oh.
Preposterous.
Uh-oh.
Utterly preposterous.
Right. Tell us something that only an Adeptus would know. And it
Nah.
better not be some
Nah.
common
Nah.
knowledge that any person on the
Goodbye.
street could tell you.
During the last Lantern Rite, We gathered at Mount Hulao with Rex Lapis and made use of Cloud Retainer's supreme cuisine machine to prepare bamboo shoot soup. Perhaps you have some recollection? The flavor of that soup was more than enough to whet one's appetite. As such, Cloud Retainer assented to my use of the device beyond that singular occasion, providing other recipes to boot. Since then, one has dabbled in the pleasures of the culinary arts whenever time allows.
Dabbled? Upon one's last sojourn to your mountain, did you not immediately attempt to hide the device behind a chunk of amber as soon as one's presence was known?
Did one not speak up on your behalf but a moment ago? This is how you choose to repay that kindness?
One is simply trying to emphasize the veracity of our claim.
That does not mean you should reveal personal matters so readily. They might think one bears no difference from Cloud Retainer. Forget it. One does not have the breath to waste on such petty trifles.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, and Paimon, sorry for suspecting you. But, for beings as forgiving as yourselves, this is just water under the bridge, right?
You indeed have an agile mind. Cloud Retainer was not mistaken in her high estimation of you.
Paimon's still curious about something. It's just, Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver? It's not really your thing, is it?
It is but an inevitable eventuality.
Wow, the
Long
duo.
have the mountains remained strangely idle since Cloud Retainer's move to Liyue Harbor. With Lantern Rite near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance. Yet to this day, she has failed to appear.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
One must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintances dwell in Liyue Harbor, we had to travel here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid, Cloud Retainers in this case.
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts. It appears the essence of the situation has hitherto revealed itself. Now it is time for one to retire back to one's abode.
So, you're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given one's understanding, one can only imagine the anger that now consumes her.
Oh, wow.
Cloud Retainer is of a proud
Oh, wow.
and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics
You'll
surpasses
get to the
that
point
of
later
all
on who
others.
the hell the Cloud
One can
Retainer
be quite
is.
certain it is hardly with an open mind that she regards the arrival of this new technology.
One surmises that she has shut herself away, refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her would only invite her rebuke. However, if you do happen to cross paths with her over the next few days, do pass along one's regards.
Sure, leave it to us. Have a safe trip back, enjoy the scenery, and happy Lantern Rite!
Akala pala to.
Thank you for
that,
your kind words.
Kaba ng bayan
We shall
sila.
now depart.
We got all worked up for nothing, huh? All that trouble and it turned out to be people we knew all along! Well, it's still pretty early. Let's head over and check out the kite stalls.
Okay, let's
Paimon wants
go
to see
there.
what kinds of kites we can buy to use in the competition. The bigger and prettier, the better.
Okay, what's next? Where are we going? Kite stall? Let's go. Okay, here comes the owner. Let's talk to her. Okay, come on.
Welcome. Welcome. Are the two of you looking to buy a kite? Would you like me to go over the different designs?
Woo! A scissor kill swallow! And a butterfly! And... oh!
Ah, this jade chamber design is our newest. It's been selling like crazy over the past 2 days.
Does it also have a unique meaning?
Of course. The jade chamber
It's the
symbolizes
jade
wealth
chamber.
and abundance.
Okay, now I remember.
The kite bearing its
Sorry, I
design
kind of
is said to
forgot
bring
about,
riches in the future
what the
to
hell
those
is
who
that
fly it.
building that we call Ningguang's
Oh,
home?
now that's Paimon's kind of kite!
I apologize for the interruption, but are all your wares in order, Miss Genuine?
Yes, they're just over there. The paper, bamboo, and dyes. All the necessary kite-making materials.
Wonderful! I'll pack them up and get a guard to deliver the goods to Yilong Wharf for you.
Yilong Wharf? Oh, wonder what that place is like during Lantern Rite. Paimon would love to go take a look.
Well, if the two of you are interested in going to Yilong Wharf, then could I trouble you to find Gaming and deliver these goods together?
Is Gaming the guard you just mentioned?
Yes. The communications office handles shipments and transports around Liyue. He works for the Secure Transport Agency, one of our sub-organizations. The problem is, many of my colleagues have taken leave during Lantern Rite to spend time with their families. So, our available workforce has seen a dramatic decrease recently. If you were willing to help out, then I could get a head start on my next appointment.
You do seem really pressed for time.
Oh, wonderful! You will, of course, be compensated for your efforts. Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity. Just follow the main road until you see the head of a Wushu dance costume. Should be on your right.
Be sure to come back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even give you a discount.
Okay. What comes next? Gaming?
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser
Oh
buys dim
yeah,
sum tomorrow?
that's him.
Look at you. Scowl like that for much longer and your face might stay that way. Hey now, don't
To
be
those
upset.
of you from
How about this?
Twitch
You extend
earlier
the
on
invitation,
Afternoon Live,
and I'll
I
pay.
actually get to mention about
No
Gaming
way, Gaming. You're always the one
when
picking
we're
up
talking
the
about
tab.
the Year of the Dragon.
I'm
as
not trying to
the
be a sore
Chinese New
loser.
Year
I just
2024.
didn't expect you to come from behind to win like that.
And that it happened to be like
That was nothing.
Oh,
I'll
you
let
see
a
his
day's work,
headgear?
friend.
Wow.
Perfect, Gaming is here. Sorry to interrupt, Gaming. We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who needs you to deliver
so
some
good,
goods
wow.
to Yilong Wharf.
Oh, it must have been Longzhou. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Sure, go do your thing. Let's have
Thanks,
a rematch
Abe.
when you get back. I won't let you win so easily next time.
I could take over. I want to play with you, Char.
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way. Let me take them off your hands.
It wasn't that bad. It's just some kite-making materials. Plus, we didn't have to walk very far.
Kite-making materials. I see. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, I owe you one. Ah, and you must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for your help.
Huh? You know us?
There probably aren't many in
Wow.
Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two. You're quite well known around these parts.
By the way, where are
and
you
please
from, by the
excuse
way?
Longzhou if he forgot to thank you. Take my thanks in his place. He's a good guy.
Ah.
He's just been super busy lately, running around from place to
Service.
place. Don't be too hard on him, yeah? So, you here for Lantern Rite?
Of course,
It's
as
so lively
always.
this time of year. We were actually hoping we could tag along to Yilong Wharf
To
and have a
celebrate
look around.
Lantern Rite, you want to go to Hong Kong or
Perfect.
Taiwan?
We'll go together. I'm good with directions, so just follow me. Trust me, I know my way around. We can exchange
Some
stories, tell
experience some
jokes, or
Chinese
just chat
culture.
along the way.
Have some Mandarin oranges.
Oh, and there are a couple of good places to eat along our route. We can stop and grab a bite when it's time. The ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices won't break the bank. You can order anything, and I promise, you won't be disappointed.
Order anything?
Really? Looks like you're too much hungry, you Paimon.
Hey, did you really have to call Paimon out like that in front of our new friend?
Oh god.
Don't worry, I understand. I joke around like that with my friends too. It just shows how close you are. Do you need to pack anything up before we hit the road? I can wait.
Nope, our things are always packed and ready. We're pretty much travel experts at this point.
Oh, that's right.
You know what?
Then let's get
you
going.
two guys
If you run
have
into
been my
any trouble, you
inspiration.
can count on me to
Why I
protect you.
love to
They have a
travel and
guard,
explore
after all.
many cultures, and especially the fact that you know, I've been traveling to 8 countries already, so here we go. Lantern Rite celebrations. Once again, happy Lantern Rite. Happy Lunar New Year. Okay. Okay. Let's go first to that quest. Oh. Virtual dance. It's just... Okay. Ah, okay. I think this is the one that we have played earlier, isn't it? Okay. Pigeon Adeptus Paimon. Really? Okay, let's just skip Wushu dance. Something like a beast, right? The Chinese culture. Ooh. Some lore of dragons. Wow. Okay, instructions. If you wanna go play dancing on that time. Joyful beasts and their auspices. You must complete stage objectives within the time limit and score the highest amount of points possible. Press to use your skill and don a special Wushu dance puppet costume to enter bumper Wushu mode and knock aside other participants that you come into contact with. When 2 parties in bumper Wushu mode come into contact with each other, both parties will have their bumper Wushu mode deactivated. Wow. Joyful Beast Ender has a total of 3 stages for players to choose from. Different stage and game mode rules can be viewed under gameplay details. Okay. Information can just be viewed right there. But meanwhile, where are we going next? What's next? Okay. This way, please. This way, this way, this way. Some other events that you want to enjoy, right? Okay. Looks like I need to form in line. Okay, there you go. Bouncy. Wait, don't tell me Goba. Don't tell me it's Goba. The chef. Chinese cooking culture. Wow, nice smell. Yoigway. Really? Okay. Okay. For the third part of the quest, by the way, if we can, that will be later on Genshin tonight. So, what am I gonna do is, I'm just going to, let's say, what do I call this? We're going to do the first two parts of the story quest, and later on we can do, if we have some extra time, we can do Shenyan, if we can. Okay, round 2 of this quest. And where are we going? Oh wow, let's head first to Chenyu Vale. Okay. And this is where it's gonna get to. Okay.
Oh, the docks are just a bit further. One step at a time. Hang in there. Huh. Wait, get behind me. I'll handle this.
Another test subject.
Congratulations! Stop it now!
Wasn't done. We got counted. Suffocate. Suffocate.
My apologies. Take flight.
You're open!
There's no end to this.
Whirling snow.
Freeze! That tingle? Freeze!
Illusion shattered.
That tingle?
Sorry, pal.
Have a little taste.
Alley-oop.
Jab it. That tingle? Picked the wrong test subject.
Hold the line!
Have a taste of this.
Okay, back to the story, and this is the new area I was talking about, the Chenyu Vale. That's where. Let's head to Gaming
Seems
first.
like we really can't go anywhere without running
that
into treasure
location.
hoarders, can we?
Yeah, it's not uncommon for deliveries to get intercepted. That's why this job needs guards like us.
Paimon was impressed by your moves back there. You seem like a real pro at your job.
Oh, that's not a skill I learned on the job. It's just a hobby. Have you ever heard of wushu dancing? Really? Wushu dancing is famous in Chunyu Vale. Performers might be invited to promote the opening of a business or to spread good fortune during a holiday season. But I must admit, it has nothing on the popularity of the Liyue Opera. I'm also well aware that people in Liyue Harbor aren't exactly jumping at the chance to watch wushu dancing. So, it's not something I do full-time.
Huh? You have 2 jobs? How do you have the energy to do all that?
It's not that tiring. You just have to take a rest.
Ah, Paimon gets it, so you must sleep a lot then.
Not really. Just yesterday, I stayed up all night playing cards.
Oh.
Let's go. The docks are just up ahead.
Allow me.
Okay. Excuse me. Okay. The bamboo raft. Is it some sort of that Chinese culture something? Because we do use
we can
bamboos.
rest. Ooh, Paimon's shoulders are so stiff.
That's an example of
And
a
her
bamboo
stomach's
raft.
so empty.
Similar
Sorry.
to, I think, what we
Did I
have
push
in the
the pace a bit
Philippines,
too much?
but
I mean, you were the ones who said you were
yeah,
travel
because we
experts.
also use bamboo.
Lil is just
You know,
too
the
hairy.
chairs,
Floating up and
the
down
sofa,
so much.
and
Where's
some,
Paimon
you
now?
know, right?
Paimon was finally satisfied, and now her poor stomach's empty again.
Aw. Would you like some winter melon cake? I have some on me that I bought from the store.
Dessert.
Yes, Paimon will take all you got.
You might want to pace yourself there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal later.
Paimon never gets too full. Just like you apparently never get tired, no matter how far you walk or how many jobs you work.
Ah, I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler. Enjoy. And here's some for you too, Uncle Bosu. Don't think I forgot about you, my friend. I'll just set it to the side here for you.
Oh wait,
That hit the
wait.
spot. Paimon thought she was going to starve
Wait.
to death for a minute there.
Whoever he treats
That close of a call,
had
huh?
to be like a close friend.
I've been eating winter melon cake ever since I was a kid. You can buy them from all sorts of places, whether it's a small vendor on the side of the road or a big restaurant in the city. But each place produces cakes with a slightly different flavor. If you like these ones, I can give you the address of the shop I bought them from. I'll just have to check when we get
Oh,
back.
I'm curious as well.
All my jabbering must be making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh?
Where can you
Don't be
actually
afraid
buy
to tell
that
me to zip
winter
it for a
melon
little while,
cake?
okay?
Wait.
Really, I won't be offended.
Winter melon? Isn't
okay.
it that
Paimon is kind
I
of
kind of
enjoying
heard of
listening
that
to your
fruit
chitter-chatter.
before? Back at Plants vs Zombies?
Aww,
If
a
I can
fake
actually
Paimon
remember,
is a
you know,
happy
some
Paimon,
sort
huh?
of catapult watermelons that
Paimon can be in a good mood
releases
anytime
that
she wants.
winter and got the zombies freezing. Wow. At the wharf. Had to, huh? Had to.
Fresh bamboo for this.
Woohoo! We're here!
Okay.
Don't forget your things, and watch your step as you get off the raft, or you're in for a swim. Thanks for the ride, Uncle
I
Bosu.
think this is
You take
where
care of yourself now.
I think this is
I'll
where
see you
we
some
can
other
get
time.
to collect, you
Okay,
know, some
follow me. This way is
Shenyu
fastest.
leaves.
We'll
You
have
know,
to take the
that
elevator
famous
up
for
to the
their
secure
tea?
transport agency.
That green tea. Wow. Okay. Let's head there. Oh, and I think I should collect some teas. I really need a lot of them. 350 packs, please. Where can we get to buy? Oh, seriously. I actually thought that these are now... Okay. There. Shenyu Adepti. Yes, that's the name actually. Oh, can I actually get to buy, you know, 10 packs a week? Or how many packs? I'm searching for Mora here. What do you think? Transport? Where's the transport here? Can anyone tell me? Okay, another one. It's just a wheat. And I want to cook something. How many recipes? Did you know that we have different kinds of recipes? Oh. You know, Okay, looks like I have to wait for the elevator. Let's just go to Xiao right here while waiting. So, anyways, channels and chatmates and fellow travelers, as if I was supposed... Actually, you kind of remind me of something. I really had to like talk about some, you know, some economies, some fast food chains from different foreign countries, as well as some locals. Yeah, it's just like how you can actually discover on different places. Okay, this along with the comparison between ABS, CBN, and SM&I, we're going to about their franchise roles. We're going to talk about that next week on Afternoon Live for next week. Anyway, more Shenyu tea. What do you want here? Ah, okay. Some sort of a lift, like an elevator. Anyways, let's just go to the agency. Where is it? Excuse me, sir. Can you please tell me where the secure transport agency is? Thank you, sir. It's right this way.
Hey! Slow down.
Oh my god! Really?
What is it? No one's
Sorry,
gonna try
got
any funny
me.
business when the street is this packed, right?
I'm just gonna collect some Adepti. Chill, okay? Okay. Okay, come on. Okay. Okay, I think this happened to be it. Huh? Anyway, before I'll proceed to the next, let's head first to, you know, when you get the feeling that I'm trying to pull for Shanyun, you know, I used to post that on my personal account saying, should I get Shanyun? Is she like, oh my god. Anyways, I'll try to pull, but anyway, I'm still on pity 60, so I have 10 pulls right now, so I should be getting, so I should be having 70, I should be in pity 70 right after the 10 pulls, okay? So, hopefully, but since the last time I already got, let's say, since the last time I already got Mama Ride and Shogun, so right now I'm already on 50-50. So I hope I will not lose this time. I have yet to, you know, deal with this standard wish. So We'll get to the bottom of this later. But if I don't get a 5-star item yet, a 5-star character, then I should be sparing. Okay, I'm not gonna roll anything, promise. Because you know I want to save for if I don't get Shanyan, and I am not yet guaranteed. Maybe I should pull for Lenny, or I should pull for the next time when Yoimiya arrives. How many characters I don't have yet? Let's go first to the character archive, but later on, right after this. So let's pull on. Come on, please. Okay, false alarm. It's just a 4-star character. See how much did I get? Am I gonna get a C1 Gaming? Because if I were to get a C2, if I were to get a C1 Gaming right now, then, and if I selected Gaming from the Fortuitous Invitation, then I should be I should have C2 Gaming. Let's go. So it's the weapons, come on. Okay, so weapon, the stringless. See my weapon collection right after this. Weapon collection. See? Almost all of my 4-star weapons have at least level 20. And this is what am I gonna do? I'm gonna be like enhancing. So okay. 20. See? See? I am such a freaking collector, channels and chatmates, as well as my fellow travelers watching this program right now. Looks like I have to lock this. They're not supposed to be taken away. And this is actually reserved usually for the 5-star characters. Look at my collection, dears. Wow. Look at my collection. Right? That's a lot. That's a lot, right? Okay. Okay. Now I should go first to hang on. The character archive. See? Chevrus is the only 4-star character I don't have yet. I try to get Chevrus, but it's always Kujosara who always freaking appears. So, which 5-star characters am I gonna get next besides Lenny? Oh, I want to have Nilo, or Alhaitham, or Dr. Baishu, or even Kamisato Ayato. You know what? I also have my American server. For those who do not know, I also have Kamisato Ayato and Navia in that alternate account. So I really need to get them as much as possible. Besides Lenny, I have to get like Navia. Let's continue the adventure with the Secure Transport Agency.
Oh, well, how should I put it?
Come on, spit it out!
Do you see that group of people over there? Those are my relatives.
Wait, really?
Wow, you sure have a big
Really?
family.
Once they start buying
A
things,
family
they won't stop
community?
perusing till it gets
Wow.
dark. This is
Really?
bad.
You know what? You kind of reminded me of that recent YouTube video I have seen about the documentary is basically about how a family
No, it's not
raises,
that.
how the parents raises 22 children at
just
a very cold
that good at dealing
town,
with my
at a very cold city in
It would be
Siberia, in
best if you
Russia.
could steer clear of them. I'll explain more when we have the
Well,
chance, but
you know,
right now, we've got a job to do.
imagine raising a big family like that. It's gonna be a tough job. That's why, with, you know, lack of some,
looks pretty packed.
Oh wait, really?
Let's go straight. Slow and steady wins the race.
Okay, okay. Looks like I have to avoid. I was actually trying to smuggle some Chenyu tea. But this adventure, wow. I have to follow Gaming to this situation. You know what? It's been a long time for me since I last streamed Genshin like this
Let's wait here for a
live.
second. Maybe my aunt will leave.
Lately, I'm just doing a pre-recorded show. At this special program, you know what? Well, the lack of resources, and I think this is the first time that I was able to do my live properly with my mic on while the game is going on live. It's, you know, yeah.
Turn left. Run.
Tea merchant.
Stick close, traveler.
Thanks. Sorry, I had to like
To
smuggle
the right,
stuff.
and we're here.
Uh-oh. What's happening? What's happening?
Wow, you guys are good. I'm impressed.
That was
I think we,
nothing. It was a piece of cake.
this special program might
We got
be
melon cake to
I
be
think we might
exact.
end this right after the part
You
2 of
really
this story
liked it, huh?
quest. So I don't think
You know
we'll be
what?
doing
I'll buy you a whole bunch
Shannon's
and
quest.
pile 'em so
So
high you
I'm
can
just
swim
gonna
in
do it individual.
As long as you don't wind up drowning, Paimon.
The purpose of this special program actually
Hey,
is
Uncle
to
Drigway. These
you
are my
know,
friends, the Traveler and Paimon. They
do-
came to deliver some goods.
Wait a minute.
So
I think he
guess
may
I'll go
be
ahead and
familiar.
take these over to Uncle Yongzan then.
Because he seems to be
Yes.
familiar.
Thanks for your hard work. I should thank you both for your trouble as well. Please take a seat and rest for a bit. I'll prepare some tea.
No need. We'll be off soon anyway.
Hey, we're already here, aren't we? No harm in taking a load off for a bit. Plus, I know the Secure Transport Agency has some great Songla tea stashed around here somewhere. I promise you, one sip and you'll be hooked.
Ooh.
Anyway, you just sit down and relax,
Really?
Uncle Drigway. Who would I be if I just sat here and let you go through all this
I'm
trouble?
a little
Leave this to me.
teapot, short
I have
and
to be up and
stout.
about to drop these goods off
Here
anyway.
is my handle
What's a little
and
extra time on
here
me?
is my cup.
Oh, you aren't too picky, right, Traveler? I know Paimon prefers things on the sweeter side, so I won't steep the tea
You know
too
what?
And I'll add some dim
In the
sum pastries on
past,
the side.
in some other days,
Notice what Paimon
I
likes?
took some bottle of tea that I treated as like a carton of milk that I have to put it on a
How long have
glass.
you two known Gami?
Oh, not long at all. We just kind of tagged along on his trip to Yulong Wharf. He's just a super welcoming guy. We became friends. You know, just like that.
That's just how
Really?
he is. He's the attentive sort. Really knows how to look after his own. A while ago, one of our guards had to take off work. Said his joints were hurting due to the rain. Gaming personally went all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some medicine for him from Dr. Baiju, then traveled through the night to deliver it back to him. That young man has such a good head on his shoulders. How can anyone not love him? I mean, there is his dad, but, well, ask anyone else. And
Uncle Yongzan says he doesn't have the personnel to spare for this delivery right now. So what do you think, Uncle Drigway? Should I go ahead and deliver it instead?
feels like we've troubled you enough
Gaming.
already.
Let's go.
It's kite-making materials, though. Could be for a kid. I'm sure the sender wants it delivered before lantern.
Deliver.
Oh, by the way, here, have some tea.
Okay. You'll be the judge.
All
Traveler
right,
and
then.
Paimon.
Deliver it if you want to.
Ooh, are you free in 2 days? How about we grab some dim sum from
Dim
Shinya
sum!
Kiosk? My treat,
Oh my
and
God.
don't even think about
I
trying
really
to pay.
miss dim sum.
Whoa, that's
I really
way
miss
too
dim
generous
sum.
of you.
You
don't
know,
mention
there's a
it.
mall
Just
that
think of this
just
as a thank
recently
you for all your help.
closed, but
Besides,
it was
the
actually
thing
rumored to
between
be
me and my family,
reopened
it's a
soon
long
under new
story.
management. And
It
you
might
know
take
what's
some time to tell.
interesting? That happened to be a local
Paimon
mall,
never says no
where
to free food.
local shopping mall, where I get to have something in the food court that I get to have some dim sum. You know, shawmai.
All right, then I'm off.
Some,
See you in 2 days. Oh, and Paimon,
and there's also a
make sure
dim
not to
sum
eat too much before
restaurant.
then. Don't say I didn't warn you.
But unfortunately, it's closed. I'm talking about Harbor City.
Paimon? Ha! She's just gonna have to show him how much she can really eat.
I was actually wondering if
Anyway,
is that a franchise
Stanley's
or
situation really that
no.
complicated?
I don't know.
He has such a happy-go-lucky personality. Plus, he's an enthusiastic and diligent worker. It's hard to imagine a guy like that being troubled by much.
How should I put it? Since he already plans to tell you himself, you don't need an old man like me to add my 2 cents. You seem to be around the same age, so you might have a lot in common. Perhaps you could help him talk things through. Consider it a favor to me.
If you have the time, maybe you can make a little flag for us to wave about. It can say, "We provide aid in spades." Couldn't hurt to advertise our services, right?
Well, I can certainly arrange that.
Really?
Is there anything else you wanted to say?
Really, Paimon? Really?
Seriously? I'm almost just joking, but if you're going to get us something, she'd much rather have winter melon cake instead.
Winter
Seems like
melon
Gaming
cake.
really has rubbed off on you. Would you like some more tea? I think there's some left.
No thanks.
Wow.
We came all this way and still haven't gotten a chance to look around the wharf. We should see the kinds of kites they got. Maybe they'll have ones you can't find in Liyue Harbor.
All right then.
Yep.
Please do let me
Exploration
know if
to
you'd
the
like
new
more tea.
area.
You're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Okay. Heading off to the Yilong Wharf. But is there anything? Any tea? Because I want more. Char. Chunks. Chunks. Oh. I think this must be the one. Isn't it? What is this? Oh. There must be a treasure. But where's the treasure? Ah. Wait, I see. I think I must get that treasure chest.
Boring!
Oops! By accident. Looks like I have to skip that quest, huh? I have to skip this. This is just a world quest. Rings a bell. Longshaw Hall. Different kinds of cultures or okay. But I'm just going to do that quest on my own. Anyway, let's...
Lament!
Seriously. Now where's the treasure?
Useless.
Okay. Okay, looks like I have to wait another seconds before I can get that chest.
Only with solid practical training can you unleash real punches.
Okay. There you go.
Why would anyone want... Forget it. It's not my concern.
Trust and rebuild!
Shao, this is for you. Oh. This is what happens when connection goes, you know. Forget it. Anyway, let's just move on to another... Let's move on right now to Yilong Wharf. Okay. We have just arrived at the destination.
What are you doing
Okay.
here?
Okay.
The way you speak, one might have presumed you were displeased to be in one's presence.
Okay, is this the Cloud Retainer? This is
Take
Shen.
note, Paimon.
Oh
you
my
could learn a thing or
God.
two about how to respect your elders.
Ugh, starting on
Okay.
the elder stuff already, huh?
Okay.
Shouldn't you be back in your cave tinkering away at some kite-related thingamabob or something? What brings you out here? And what's with that huge box next to you? Ah! Paimon gets it. You're here to do some shopping, aren't you?
And what of it? The Qixing's decision to integrate Fontanian technology into said kite-flying competition is of no consequence to oneself. Did you expect one to willfully compete against the whimsical trends of worldly
Really?
sentiment? Or perhaps even fall to petty sulking over such?
It's not that we think those things exactly. That's just what Mountain Shaper and Mooncarver told us.
Okay,
Or
forgive me.
just something. And
Forgive me of my
oh.
simping.
Paimon kept... Anyway, they went to Liyue Harbor
sorry.
to look for you. They even asked us to pass along their regards if we ran into you.
Oh, huh.
Tianyin?
Okay. Okay.
It appears time has quite flown since one's arrival in Liyue Harbor. How could one have forgotten about those two old fossils? One shall have to bring them back some divine herbs to atone for this slight. Nay, given that one has ventured all this way to Yilong Wharf,
Okay.
tea would be more advisable. A great
Okay.
thought has illuminated one's mind once again.
Okay.
One is reminded
Okay.
that
I
certain
have to calm
purchases have yet
myself
to be
down.
made.
Get it, Chian.
Perhaps you two
Get
could
it
wait here
together.
whilst one performs this task. It'll be but a moment.
Okay.
Huh? Wait, here? You really just gonna ditch us here to watch your stuff?
Seriously?
That woman really
Nah,
just does
nasugo
whatever
na.
she wants.
Nasugo na.
Hey, not you too, Traveler! Oh, all this Paimon ditching is super not appreciated.
Oh.
Just come back soon, okay? Paimon doesn't want anyone to try and steal his stuff.
Welcome. Please have a look around. We only sell teas of the finest quality, sourced directly from
Oh,
Xiaoying
another
Village.
pack of
Might I recommend the
teas?
Sunglo variety? It's one of our specialties.
Okay.
Now, that sounds promising. One will bring some back for those old fossils, and all will be well. 2 boxes will do.
Wonderful. By the way, we're actually running a special Lantern Rite promotion. Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off. 4 boxes will net you 20% off.
20% off 4 boxes. This merchant
Okay.
strikes a fair bargain. One might as well give some to Morax and Ping too. Then 4 shall suffice.
Seriously,
I
can you
see.
imagine in
Are
the
you
middle of
intending to give
my
these as
special
gifts?
program
If so, perhaps I
when
can interest you in these
somebody
exquisite
is
gift
trying
sets.
to enter my
Buy 10,
world,
get half off.
maybe need some help?
Look at the
or
magnificent
let's just
design.
finish the
And
story
the red
quest
ribbon
first,
gives
then
quite the festive
I'll
flair,
entertain
don't you think? Such a
your
gift
help,
would be
alright?
sure to impress any lucky friend or family member.
10 boxes. Seems rather excessive. But if one factors in the conqueror of demons and one's disciples...
Okay.
10! Nice round number, don't you think? Of course you do. I'll even shave a little extra off the price for you.
That is agreeable. One will, I will have these boxed up then.
Of course, right away.
I see you have quite the eye for fine items, mademoiselle. Perhaps some of my wares might also be of interest to you. I'm a toy merchant from Fontaine. You'll get nothing but the finest and most intricate clockwork toys Mora can buy here. Each one sure to be a source of endless amusement.
Perhaps you could enlighten me then. When should said amusement be derived?
Well, that is, of course, best understood by playing with them yourself. If you could wait just a moment, I can bring one out and give you a demonstration.
Okay. Wow. What the hell is going on?
There is no need for that.
Mademoiselle.
Give me your newest and finest model, and be sure to package it securely.
Oh, wow, demanding.
Of course. Here you go. The instruction manual is...
Bantay ka,
I can do
traveler.
without. Thank you. Oh, many watchful
Ah,
eyes
bantay ka,
surround
traveler.
this place.
Bantay
If one
ka.
were to be spotted purchasing a mechanical toy such as this, a child's plaything no less, it would only invite scandal. There is no harm in bringing it back to study in secret.
When Madame had to go for responsibilities. Uh-oh. Come on, traveler!
Oh, Xianyan, did your shopping go smoothly?
Naturally. One may not delight in social interactions, but that does not mean one lacks said faculties. And you two? Are you not here to purchase things?
We just haven't had time yet. It doesn't look like there are any kite stalls around Elong Wharf, but it does look like there are lots of goods from Fontaine.
You are also planning to participate in the kite flying competition then?
Okay.
One means
Okay.
to say, you along with all the other youths. One has been entreated to share one's kite-making expertise, and indeed there was little one could do about such persistent supplication. One moment energetic and earnest, and dejected the next. One had no choice but to acquiesce to these requests, and thus, one will be organizing a kite-making workshop to provide personal instruction in this art form.
Oh, who will be participating then?
Shuyu, Shenhe, Ganyu, and Yayo.
Wow, that's quite a few people.
Wow.
Also, this
Ganyu
is all
and
pretty well,
Shenhe too?
Xinyun, but it's not like you have to make your own kite to
Yao
participate in the
as well.
competition. You can't
But
just buy one
Ganyu?
ready-made
How
and call
about
it a day.
Xiao? I want to see Xiao
You speak of those equipped with the
participate.
mechanical lifting device, do you
Oh
not?
my god.
Tis nothing but a crude piece of mortal machinery. The mechanism that one has developed was the fruit of millennia of meticulous study. Let us not speak of the source of the mechanism's power, but rather its structure. It is composed of materials as light as bamboo and as strong as iron. This composition grants it the lightness of weight to ascend into the sky and the durability to follow the wind for many a mile. It is built with a series of intersecting rods that... Never mind. It is unlikely the two of you will understand, even should one expend the effort to explain. One is better off saving one's breath.
It sure seems like you want to talk about it, though.
So, will you be attending the workshop or not?
Huh? Wait, you've
Wow.
been trying to invite us this entire time?
All right then. No need to prepare the materials in any case. One has it all sorted. Arrive at Mount Outsong in 2 days. I shall be expecting you around midday.
Are you leaving? Don't you want a guard to help you with that big box of yours?
Surely you jest. One goes as one pleases. For what reason would one need to rely on another?
Whoa. Wait, you kinda reminded me of Twilight Sparkle.
What kind of invention is that?
One calls it the floating toting device.
Using the power?
Seems pretty proud of that one. Look at her walk down the street. She seems so confident, but everyone around her is looking at her all funny. Paimon wonders... never mind. But anyway, that box of hers seems to be full of those mechanical lifty thingamabobs. Not that Paimon was peeking or anything. She just, got a bit unsteady for a second and accidentally brushed the embroidery on top.
Uh-oh.
And wouldn't you know it, all the stuff inside almost came bursting out. Paimon even went out of her way to keep it all together.
What will I do about you, Paimon? What do you think?
Paimon, sir, is that Shenyun sure does try hard to save face. What did she call it again? A crude piece of mortal machinery? Paimon bet she just can't wait to take it apart and see how it's made.
Wow.
Totally.
Wow.
We should probably act like we didn't see anything, though. You know, in consideration of her feelings and all. After all, that is the propriety with which one should comport oneself. When it comes to an elder, right?
Ooh, look at the view, actually. Oh, that's the first... Another set of festivities. Okay, this time we have it. And festive affairs. Alright, fellow travelers, channels, and chatmates. The time is now 4:17, and we have just finished the first part of the Lantern Rite celebration.
The damned will sooner die again
we'll
than
go
lay a
first
hand on me.
to a break right now. The stories like this will continue tonight on Genshin tonight, so hopefully you could catch up with us then. Thanks for watching, fellow travelers, channels, and chatmates. I'll see you then. This is your traveler channel Shino saying thanks for watching and have a good day, everyone.